Oh, I'm so tired of being gay. I am gay. A lot of people are always shocked when I tell them that because they look at me and they're like, oh my god, I cannot believe he is gay. I thought he was an Italian soccer coach. I do have some good news. I don't know if you guys have heard or read, but I was recently voted one of the top Hispanic comedians in the United States. So, thank you. And I am Iranian. So, muchos gracias. What else? I'm also adopted. I know, you're like gay, Iranian, and adopted. Like, how many struggles? I am adopted. I always thought it was fun. It was kind of cool until my parents told me I wasn't their first choice. Oh yeah, I remember them sitting me down on the couch. We were having a heart-to-heart recently, and they were like, Oscar, just so you know, we really wanted a girl. We were actually in the process of adopting a girl, but another family got her, so we just got you instead. And she was, my mom like interjected, and she was like, well, you don't understand, sweetheart. I've always wanted a little princess. And I was like, well, sweetheart, what you got was a fucking queen. So I don't know, it's hard being Middle Eastern. It is, because you know, we're no one's fetish. Well, we're not. No one has ever looked at me and been like, give me some of that Uber driver. Although once in a while we do get a few freaks. I had this one guy, he was like, oh, I love Middle Eastern men. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, I've always wanted to be degraded by a Middle Eastern man. I was like, I'm sorry, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, I've always wanted to be degraded by a Middle Eastern man. And I was like, all right. Here's my dad's phone number. Just tell him you're gay. I don't know. It's hard being gay because here's the thing. I identify as a man who is gay, not a gay man. And there is a difference. Gay men, their sexual identity defines how they live their lives and everything that they do. They're obsessed with drag queens. They surround themselves with women. They wear makeup. They wear jewelry sometimes, right? Like J.D. Vance. That is a gay man. But I will say this though. I think it's also like, I'm gay, but I'm not like gay. I don't know. I think the older I get, the straighter I get. Like I'm Benjamin Buttoning homosexuality. Came out, it was like Pride Parade, brunch, drag shows. Now I just sit at home and watch porn and play video games. And last week I think I invested in crypto. I'm not sure. I do watch a lot of porn. I watch straight porn though. I don't watch gay porn. I watch straight porn because I just feel like it's more believable. Well, the scenarios are more believable. I'll give you an example, all right? Picture it. Girl walks into an auto body shop. And the guy's like, oh, hey, baby, you need help rotating your tires? And she's like, oh my God. And then he bends her over the hood of the car and he fucks her, right? It's a classic. We've all seen it, right? But here's the thing. You look at that guy and you're like, you know, if he had to, he probably could rotate her tires. Right? But in gay porn, you walk into the auto body shop and the guy's like, hey. Do you need help changing your oil? And I'm like, I don't think you know how. Like, I don't think you know where it is. Open the hood, bitch. Show me. I don't use pronouns. And I get a lot of flack from my community about that. Like you. I was on a date with this guy. We got on the topic of politics. He was very adamant that he believes that people should be able to introduce themselves using their pronouns in every and any situation. And I was like, yeah, I don't fuck with that. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I just don't, the whole pronoun thing, I don't fuck with that. And he looked at me and he was like, well, don't you think that's a little homophobic. And I was like, listen here, bitch. Until a year ago, I did not know what adjectives, verbs, or nouns were. So it's not homophobic, it's just fucking illiteracy. And that's what annoys me about like fanatically progressive people is that you expect all of America to start using pronouns, yet half this country still doesn't know how to use there, and there. Like, I'm not wrong. Like, you can't expect people in the hills of Montana and a town of 200 to start using the words non-binary when 40% of this country still thinks that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Let me tell you something. I had high hopes when I came out of the closet. I did. I had a vision of what my gay life was going to be like, and it was going to be fabulous. I was going to have impeccable style, dressed to the nines, a rockin' body, six-pack muscles. And I was going to have all this disposable income. Here I am, dressed like a mannequin at a Dick's Sporting Goods. Body of a goat herder from Afghanistan, and so broke that my drag name is Miss Visa Declined. I love a good drag name. I have a friend who's Jewish, and his drag name is Lady Synagoga. Listen, I would love to stick around and chat, but unfortunately, I have to get home to my wife and kids. I'm Oscar Aydin. Have a great night, everybody.